Hello, welcome back to XDF Monthly World Records. This is April 2025 and we have got a load of records to get through, about 2.5 hours on the playlist, 202 total world records, and here we go. We have Shynx up at the top with an incredible 46 records, then Rifo, Source, 2, Woe, JH0, Gibbs, Vert, Murray, Straight, Floopy, Amino, WHT, Nero, Amnesia, Frosty, Uchi, Akimali, Kabla, Kota, Lump, Malice, Plaza and Serpent. And yeah, 202 world records. Absolutely massive month, and some big long length world records as well. Not a massive amount of change in the top 20 of the overall for the relaxed running standings. Shynx moves up a place, Woe moves up a place, Mui goes down, and Asdu goes down, and Gibbs has overtaken TQ, which is kind of surprising that it took so long. TQ only with 72 records total. You need at least 150 to get your full points. It's where Goblin soared ahead by just getting more maps on the board. Over on the hardcore parkour side of things, Nero, I think that is, in the dark that you can't see, above Creature of HP, which is Jaska. JH moves up 3 spaces, 2 moves up 5 with an incredible record that we'll see shortly. Gibbs moves up 4 with a couple of incredible records. So, oh wait, one more slide. 202 total world records, 128 videos, 140 unique maps and 25 unique players. An incredible month. Now, before we get in, we do have one more thing to mention. The servers are hosted by the wonderful Morrisofos, and it is not free to host them. So if you do have any spare money and you would like to see the servers, head to the Discord or ask Mirio or someone, me, Des, Morrow, can get you the information if you are able to donate to keep the servers running. So thank you very much. Please do that if you can, and yeah, let's enjoy the amazing world records that we get out of these servers. Over. Starting off with XDWC 2019-4, a run by Gibbs. So this, I vaguely remember this map, but not entirely. I did play every map this year, but by this point in the year wasn't playing too hard. This was my introduction, really. 2018 properly, but 2019, yeah, incredible run though. I remember really struggling with those last ramps until Mirio told me to go for the can't remember exactly which one, but told me to go for one specifically that was much easier than the one I was going for. 2019 was pretty straightforward as well. Kairos Music with Amino now. This run was done a few 2 months ago, and it was a decent run, but it wasn't anything super special. A few mistakes, nothing too optimized, but probably a lot more optimized now. I'm not sure what the takedown was, but another recommended world record to me. Oh, I think actually, is this the one that I would I made this playlist 2 weeks ago now by the time I'm recording this. Yes, this is the one. So a 1.5 time save on this one by Amino. I think there was a bit of back and forth. Kairos Music. Yes, so Rifo set a 45-17 and Amino then beat it with this, and then Rifo took it back, but that video doesn't seem to have been uploaded. Yes, it wasn't uploaded because it was on the last day of the month. So we will see the rest of this battle next month. But knocking seconds and seconds off, it's these sort of maps that you need people to battle against each other to push. There's no natural push. on a lot of these sort of maps. You need someone to do it, and quite often when someone does it, they then like knock the time down by a lot. Bug 25, one of the reasons that this video is so long. A 28-minute map, which, speaking of, next month we're going to have VP 100. So if people could like grind the hell out of VP 100, so it's a 20-minute map instead of a 30-minute map, that would be absolutely legendary. But in the meantime, Bug 25 will have to do. Yeah. It's gonna be... I'm probably only showing one. I did for when you remember when Bug 100 was ground to hell for a month. I did set up a way to watch multiple runs at the same time. So if there are a lot, I might put them all right at the start of the video and multi-screen them. Which I think, oh, that's beautiful. Great save there. Have I got recommended this video and it's got fails in it. I was expecting like pure perfection from this. But yeah, if there are a lot of videos, I might do that. Just depends how many videos there are, because it could be that people don't go back to it and enough kind of runs pass and it doesn't get as many it doesn't get that many videos. Just depends. See how many there are. There's a really thin wall there because you can shoot through things in Xonotic. Little known fact to Xonotic defraggers, thin walls can be shot through and will damage the other side, and if they're thin enough, I'm not quite sure the exact unitary, but if they're thin enough then the splash will go through the other side and leave a mark on both sides of the wall. This is used quite a lot in shooting modes because you can shoot people through walls with some incredible shit when it's combined with warp zones on Stormkeep. This is cool. Come on, Rifo, you can't be asking for records to be put right at the front. It's a good map though. The bug maps are like incredible. The length of them. I kind of want to optimize a really long map, you know? Because it's kind of like... It's weird, we play DeFrag and this is an insanely long map, right? But this is kind of short for a lot of traditional speedruns. A half-an-hour run is middle of the road. Anything less is considered a very short speedrun in full game runs. Upwards of an hour is perfectly fine. And that's for world record speed, of course. Yeah, but some games feel like they're only one map with only one... who else is this? Who's on this at the same time? I have speedruns on campaign. Yeah, there is the downtime part of full game runs. It's something that changed completely when I was speedrunning Doom. Once I got good enough, because I needed the timer to force me to keep playing, to get good enough to do runs single segment, no saves, no reloads. Oh, we always enjoy RifoTV. It just means we can ignore what's going on and just talk bollocks. Especially, hey, where's Likey? Hey, Likey, it's your favourite type of map. It's the ones where Xonotic infinite weapons completely breaks everything and the route's completely different. I do hate it. Anytime I want to request a map, I'm like, please. Do you know the weird thing? Shynx hasn't got that many videos. For saying how many world records he set this month, for some reason, I don't know if he set them all at the end of the month. But there's not as many videos as you'd think of him. Because I saw that he had 46. Like, he's got just under double what Rifo's got in second. It's alright, there's a run to make up for it. What's the run to make up for it? Where's my... Okay, so we've got this, then we've got Just Jump, and then we've got DFWC 2014-2. This is the one to make up for last month having missed a pre-fire. That I said the pre-fire hit, and it turns out when you watch it in slow motion it did the exact opposite. The fuck is this? I did have an idea for something for a map. Velocity pad, but you can shoot the floor. And so you have to keep going down and shooting the velocity pad to gain more speed. Or there's one small section of wall and every time you hit the ground you get another rocket. So you go up, have to shoot, like you bounce off the velocity pad that keeps your height. That's just like a height keeping one, doesn't give you any extra height. Filler corridors are fine when you've got when the runs are going well. When you're bumping into walls on every filler corridor, that one sucks. I do kind of like these filler corridors because every time you see one you think, where could you get an extra run in? Who the fuck recommended me this then? I need to go have a look who recommended me to put this at the start, because this isn't like new map or anything, this is legit. Got recommended it. Was it Morrow? Morrow to troll me? Fair enough. Bug 25. Ah. Because it's literally an April 1st run. So it was when I was asking for records from March. And it was an April 1st run because I asked a bit later for those. Is that intended or is that a bug? That looks fucked. Like going out into the skybox. Nice. Intended and fails often. Always good. The fuck's going on in XDWC? Nothing has happened for 20 minutes. I left the server just after the relaxed running restarted. No one has said anything. No one has set a record. Nothing has happened. 20 minutes until the next relaxed running restart automatically. Yeah, everyone's just watching RifoTV, that's it. Oh no, polls. Come for the cute VTuber, realise that the model isn't turned on. Oh fuck, I forgot to put chat on screen. How long have we got left? We've got like 15 minutes left. Right, SF3? What game's that? I can't. Street Fighter? Oh, we've missed the hardest part of the map. Quality. Because that clearly wasn't the hardest part of going down a straight line. Oh fuck, yeah, that's actually... That bit actually is kind of hard. At least to do properly fast. Because, yeah, you can just tightrope walk pretty easily. That's not too bad. But here... I fucking love our stairs. Instant stairs are amazing. You can't? The fuck? Oh yeah, but you got a rocket launcher. And this isn't VQ3. Jumping around the columns isn't exactly hard. Do these all go? They all go in. What? That's fucked. Try to escape that bit. Trying to work out what you need to do here. Ah, right, one of those. Any reason for not slicking here? Is it... Oh, is it downhill? Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. Yeah, but you can rocket slick, can't you? You can, like, back up into the wall and just shoot rockets. As long as you're not gonna bug, obviously. Rip. Des trying to chat in Twitch chat by using console. Just ignore what's going on here. Ignore it. I do it all the time, put it like so many times I'll be at the park, open my phone and find that some things like Telegram that store draft messages and stuff, and like transfer draft messages between devices. I'll be on my phone and it's like there's a backtick in half of the chats that I've been in. Messages starting with T is a Minecraft thing. Or do you use T for Xonotic as well? I've been rebinding for such a long time to enter because I use T for things because it's an easy to press button. Yeah. Is this hard because you want to skip, or could you have gone round and not done this? Could you have just like walked around the back? Yeah. Because the last one was fairly hard, whatever you wanted to do. Oh yeah, definitely worth it. Not even close to not worth it. That first one, where you were constantly fucking up because it was a bit higher than the others, sure, maybe you'd get around. But then the next ones where they were much closer, so much easier. Best viewers on .d's nuts. The best viewers are already here, of course. Hurts to watch, sure. Yeah, the Xonotic plasma is completely different because it's called the Hagar, but it's mini rockets and they travel really slowly. So you shoot them in front of yourself once you're up to a certain speed, but they do more knockback, less fire rate. Does mean you don't have to be quite so precise at high speeds though to get something. You know, you want to be pretty good on it. But yeah, you can shoot in front of yourself to give you a boost once you're going fast enough. Don't know about this bit being easy, mate. Don't know about that bit being easy. That's not even. That looked easier to do what you did than it would be to do the real route. Nice. Two minutes ahead of PB. Always good to see. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, again, gonna say, like, not easy. And now we're at the point where it's not easy even if you're doing normal route stuff as well. Because on a lot of these you just kind of have to do the same thing. Oh, right, time loss. Yeah, fair enough. You're not really losing much. I love that. The bounce that you get with the grenade launcher, that means that you can use a Hagar to perfectly jump. I love that. smaller and smaller and smaller. Hey! There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I'm gonna get the chat to be in Xenolium. Turns out, pain in the ass, because OBS can't use my files on my computer. I can't just tell it to use the installed one, so I have to find a WebKit version of the font, which will probably break when the API gets taken down. Big yump. This map kinda is all filler, no killer. There's a couple of bits, but nice. Yeah, pure endurance map. "30-minute map all killer? It's doable. Doable. Clearly getting tired by the end of this run though. I'm probably going, fuck, the end is like right around this corner. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What a map. What a player. And next up, Tu on Just Jump 3, who has the second place time on the overall Just Jump 3, but has taken the world record on Just Jump 3 number 6, Red, which is one of the more difficult sections of the map. Have a look to this jump. So Tu's time has beaten Amino and is 20 seconds off of Banano's time. 20 seconds off of Banano's time, 15 ahead of Amino, and then V's is way, way behind. Going to be interesting to see if Tu goes back to it and tries to take it's pretty insane to go for it. Here we go. Here's the double stack that rewards last week's double stack. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. And here. Oh, very, very nice. Very, very nice. Absolutely 10 out of 10 hit. VP 10, this is another one that we recommended. Another long VP map. Well, I think this is the original long VP map, isn't it? So you've got to go off and do the green section. And run this whole green section. Then come back and do another section and do each of the colours. And they aren't easy. They are not easy. It's a little bit of more than one map merged together. But I think some of its things were taken out of this map and put into other maps as well. I haven't played enough of VP's maps to know which bits are from where for the most part. I'm also bad at remembering these sort of things. Nice wall run. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to know what's first, especially when it comes to Xonotic the wrong way round. You also don't know what got finished first. There is a chance that it was made, something was made for this map, and then, like, this is the start of Gold Mine, right? Something could be made for this map and then ported to a single map outside of it. Or potentially all of the gold mine maps and Arctic mine and all of that sort of stuff that this map has in it. Potentially they were originally created to be practice maps for VP10, like the Just Jump level maps, but just had different names. You never know. You never know. Green line. Dodge the water that you can barely see. Nice loading in of everything behind the background. I really like this map. Yeah, this is Arctic Mine. I like it. This bit's janky as all hell. And I just do not understand how people get the speed to do this straight across. I can understand that. I can't understand how people get the speed for the other ones. Nicely done. Nicely done. Well, we got up next 2 again with R7 Time Lock 2, another long one. I forgot I front loaded with all the long ones. There's been some great runs on some of these maps. Probably going to be halfway through by the time we get to normal records, aren't we? If these are the recommended ones. Let's have a look. What have we got? So we have got... I need to scroll up. My hand hurts. We are on Time Lock. Okay, so Time Lock is the final map of the recommended maps. Beat Bug 24 by a few seconds each month. Doesn't mean that it will get watched, but it doesn't mean that it will get put at the start of the records list. Unless it gets recommended. And I'm only going to do it if it's a big improvement, if it gets recommended again. It'll need to have a good enough improvement. Or I'll need to have nothing else recommended. It is fun to have those at the start. It's a bit... I don't know, I should have probably put it later. I should have probably put it after these ones, because I'm now like absolutely out of the properly watching and very much into the just chilling out side of things. That's why I wanted to put the chat on, because I've realised this has got a lot more just chilling out than the original intention. Because the original inspiration for this was Enmead doing world record reviews in Mario Kart, but the difference with the Mario Kart ones is he could go track by track by track, and for one, he knew every single track, and he would go back and watch them again and really could give proper insight, because 32 tracks is all you've got to watch. His video when he did all of the custom tracks, that was a lot less insight. It was much more like this. It was pretty much exactly like this, where it was like, oh, this is a track I know, I can talk about this one. This happens to be a track that I've actually played before. Except, he probably had the same amount, because I've played a lot of tracks. It's just whether I've played them enough to really know what's going on and remember them. But he'd played a lot less tracks, but there was also a lot less tracks on his possible tracks, going through all of them. So it was probably about the same amount of tracks that he'd played versus me every week. I think there was 230 or so tracks in CTGP. If it wasn't for Xonotic, I'd probably be trying to beat all of them, all the gold medals and stuff in CTGP tracks on the Wii. Oh, hello. It's so weird when you see other people in hardcore parkour records on the like longer tracks, and just in general, to be fair, because not many people play these. Coming up to the end. Just one more butt clenching jump to do. And then over and into the finish. Nice 13-second improvement. It's not, for that sort of run, 13-second improvement is pretty good. This is a good map. Kota trying to make non-weird maps and trying to make things for relaxed running. I think this one did end up on relaxed running, but Kota Complex 1 for some reason ended up on hardcore parkour. It's only complex because you've got lots of options of routes. I played through a bunch of them and a lot of them are completely useless. Yeah. Upper route on that map, Kota Complex 2, go upper route. It's really fun, really cool and really slow. Epilepsy warning, by the way, because you've got to like spam yourself as fast as you can into this corner. So this is a completely ridiculous map, right? You've got to try and go as fast as you can, and like I got up to 30,000 speed and couldn't get through. You have to go into the corner on it. It's absolutely ridiculous. I've got a 17-minute demo of me just getting faster and faster and faster and faster on the first section, and then once I got told you go through the corner, straight away, literally, because I was going 30,000 or something. It's absolutely mad. I can't remember. I think I was trying to hit 100,000. But yeah, you just aim for the corners of the seams to be able to teleport, and then slick, and you just gain speed. The slick one's easy for some reason. I'm not sure why, because you seem to be able to do it with less speed than all the others. And this is now, by the way, the new maps for the month. Zilligan. Nice one, Shynx. Slick, which has this weird bug in the middle of it. So you come up here and then you like jump at a certain time so that you don't fly off the roof. Pretty cool. And finally, Zilligan Strafe. Hey, Pollock. Where the ramp got replaced with a big jump and there's holes, and then I kept getting terrible spacing on that and dying. And another Shynx win. This run's absolutely mental. Just incredible how he manages to get through the end there. So smooth. "16 times speed ups. Another one where it's like, how did you avoid that? How do you remember where to go properly? This map's super weird. Like, you take the checkpoint and you can go up, but going down is generally faster. I think going up could be faster, but you'd have to be absolutely perfect with it, because up has more ease, like it's easier to get through. And then you just bomb down this hill. Go left, go right to avoid the main bits. Ooh, nice little bit of wall strafing. Might as well get it where you can. After you know that there's no more blocks on the one side. And finally, for the new maps, VP Haggerty. which is apparently a kickboxer, Thai boxer. And the number at the end is the wins, draws and losses. This one 24 to 16 minus 5 and 0. Wins, draws, losses, matches thing of that competitor. However, for me, Haggerty is the weird library from the two Ronnies, where Ronnie Barker's going through the book and going Haggerty, 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 Haggerty. It's a big blue one. Just this morning I found exactly the book I was looking for. What was it? Big red one. E.M. Haggerty. We're gonna have to shoot targets? Why have we got rail? It's so weird seeing the rail. I haven't seen this gun in such a long time. I love the model for it though, it's one of the best models. It had to be renamed because a lot of people... door remains open, fair enough. A lot of people call this gun, it's called the Vortex. A lot of people call it the Nex because the previous game to Xonotic was Nexuiz that Xonotic forked off of. If you see NR, that stands for Nex Run, which is the original DeFrag of Xonotic. So those are some old specific maps. If you see NR, they are Xonotic specific maps. They're often played jankier these days than Quake 3 maps because of all the changes to Xonotic. That was back when Nex Run was literally just only a couple of changes to the physics. All goes back to Nexuiz in the end, it is true. Not the Alphonic one though. That was just bad. That's why Xonotic had to be made. And why you don't see Nexuiz anymore. If you want to play Nexuiz, you might as well just play Rexuiz, which is a mod for Xonotic that brings back all the settings and textures and stuff for Nexuiz into Xonotic. And you get the benefits of Xonotic. What a run. I forgot we're back to like the super short, snappy, good runs. Big pre-run on this map. Absolutely brutal. No one likes it. All my homies hate pre-runs. Especially when you can stub your toe on the first... Literally the first thing you do in the actual map is a double jump that you can stub your toe on. I did the pre-run once. And then just went, nah. Stubbed my toe the first time. I'll just accept not being very fast at that map. Hey, I played this map just at some point. I got a decent time on it, I believe. Shynx was going for world record at the time as well. So glad to see he got it. I don't think he did on that day. I got a pretty good time. Mirio's famous slaloms. Nice landing. Beautiful. No more slaloming. Interested to know, did Mirio know about wall running at this point in his Xonotic mapping career? Because you still would be slaloming if you were doing normal slick. But the wall run's just perfect. Ooh, F10 7. Shynx taking down some names on some pretty good maps. And mostly plays while people are online, so it's a lot less taking maps when no one's around. Or taking maps on the weird ones that no one's played yet. A lot of good maps this month Shynx has managed to take. High quality runs. Nicely done. Super Crouton. All of the croutons. Is there a Xonotic Rupus? Or does this include the backwards crouton maps? Yeah, Tu seems to be able to do it. I think he's good at reading maps. Could be what it is. Because surely on these sort of maps you don't know truly what's coming. And a lot, like here, yeah, but you've not finished the first crouton map yet. So, once you've actually got through to here. Because looking at most of the checkpoint numbers, they tend to be pretty big improvements by the time he gets to the end. I think it could just be that he's happy to go for these longer grinds until he gets a clean run. Like a properly nice, no big fuck ups, clean run. Which on a lot of these is going to be world record. And a lot of them is going to be a hell of a grind to get like a deathless type run. We'll see what Tu can do to VP 100 then as well. I am considering giving it a go as well, like a proper one, because it was fun. It was fun. Yeah, 26 seconds ahead by the halfway point. Two minutes ahead, yeah. Big improvement. What's the improvement on this one anyway? XDF maps super crouton. Okay, so the improvement is Tu's record by 2 seconds. Took his own record, but beating Modster by 23 seconds. I'm incredibly obsessed with this guy in chat that was trying to crack Xonotic to cheat, I would assume, because he said infinite ammo. Joined a DeFrag server and is now confused that you get infinite ammo in DeFrag. It's like, yeah. Everyone's cheating, mate. They're all invincible. Literally everyone on the server's cheating. Especially this guy. Like, how do you move so fast? Insane. You missed the 35-minute map I played earlier. And the 28-minute map that was on one of the first ones. Some insane long maps this week. I wonder if this guy's actually going to be able to cheat. Be interesting. Like, just installing cheat engine, that's probably not going to do anything. At least for DeFrag. Might have a chance for the shooting modes, but yeah, DeFrag in slow motion. The problem with doing DeFrag in slow motion is you can't do that on a server, and you can do that on offline anyway, because slow-mo isn't protected by SV cheats for some reason. I think probably just to make demo playback easier, and because you'd have to be the server admin to turn it on. Another long map, by the way, I didn't even notice. Watching chat, seeing this guy talk about cheat engine and stuff. Some big grinds from Tu though. Interested to see if anyone takes them back. So I reckon there's a lot of players with the skill to do it, but how many of them have actually got the patience to just hit this hard for like 3 to 5 to 20 minute maps? Even the ones that aren't actually that difficult, like that map isn't particularly difficult, it's just long. You know, finishing it, not a problem. Finishing it fast, hard. Brutal pre-run on this map, hate it. Mr. Slapmaster himself. Ooh, nice. Beating JH. The arch enemies, JH and Vert. The second ever DeFrag World Cup map though. This is what people had to put up with back in 2004, I think? It's interesting to see the difference because there's a lot of things that are very similar there. But at the same time, the maps were much slower from all the ones I've seen. Like, you didn't have the super high speed sections. You had a lot of slowdowns. Much more technical. And like, keeping as much speed as possible was a thing. But, and you, like, with the speed being lower, you lose more from losing speed. You know, because you have to lose 100 speed. It's worth a lot more to you. Oh, beautiful jump there. This is a stunning looking map. Like, that stormy sky outside is beautiful. Well done on the textures there. Ascension, the map with no checkpoints and no direction and a load of weird things. And a roof hit to get the record. Oh, this was insane. Bull strafe, no P-jump, no pre-jump. Beautiful map. Beautiful down. No speed loss to get the double off of that. Clipping it in the corner, gain the speed. Hardly any speed loss here or here. Going so far on the jumps. And to be able to get the down ramp and then, yeah, not much speed loss all the way around. Absolutely stunning. You've just got to commit, and there's so many points on that map. It's a really tricky map for certain speeds of people. Like, for me, it's really difficult because I'm stuck between, I can't push further because I'm over jumping stuff and I'm never going to reach the next spacing. But yeah, if you get it right and you figure out the line, then absolutely mad. This map's tough too. Crazy jumps. Flat land. Fair, go for a longer one. Yeah, Cool Red's a mad map. Just slapping everything. This is what it feels like to go for a run in real life right now. In the UK, there's just flies and midges absolutely everywhere. You practically are slapping in front of you to try and get things out the way. Oh yeah, gotta get rid of the stink as well. Beautiful land at the bottom of that ramp. Catch the one off the side with just the right angle to keep the speed. So many times you'll stub your toe on these little ledges. Bug spray doesn't work when you drive straight into them. Demug 100 haste with a shorter well, slightly shorter of the two. I want to see how these were done. Like, how were these overlappings done? And why does this demo look slightly laggy? Because we saw how VP did his ones, and they were insane. Is this done the same way with the like overlapping and one-sided boxes and everything's wrapped in a blue texture? Okay, we didn't see it on this map. So yeah, VP100 has a red outline on it, and it's done by having everything wrapped in a one-way texture that's the inside has a red outline, and it looks like this but red. Yeah, I always thought it was a cell shader thing, that they'd managed to like that there's a way to say you don't use a black cell shader, because I have them on anyway. Yeah, another 2 endurance run. So if it copy pasted, you'd have a bunch of Z fighting. So you'd have to copy paste it, increase the size by like 0.001 so that it overlaps everything, and then have all of those. I guess you'd then go in and change the texture on everything. But it would be... There must be like an automatic way to do it, to select just the things or something, to wrap everything. Because it will be a texture, not inverted normals or anything. It'll just be a flat red texture. 7-minute run, and this is the haste one. What's Demug 100? Let's have a look. We have time on these, which is quite nice. To go... Extrude map. Demug 100 haste. So the record's by 2. Plaza... Wait, when did 2 do this? Oh, Plaza at the same time took the second. Plaza had a fight with 2 for the record as well on the regular version of this map, I believe. 21 players on it. Nature had the record up to 3 months ago, till 2 took it. Oh, Plaza took the record and then 2 took it back a month ago. Before that, Nature had it. Oh, apparently Nature just went in 3rd. Oh, Plaza and 2 have had it for ages. Okay. It just looks weird in the results, because you can't see beaten records until you scroll down and kind of work it out yourself. Oh, apparently there is no Demug 100. Is it Demug 100 Strafe? Demug. Ah, there's only Demug 100 Haste. There is no... I thought there was a normal version of this. But I guess the battle I was thinking of between Tu and Plaza was this one. And Tu's come back to improve his own record. Absolutely mad. The only thing that can compel you to play these longer tracks is knowing that the better you go, the slower you go. Maybe, yeah, Bug 100 definitely. There was a fight on that. Was that between... No, that wasn't Plaza, because Plaza's last record on that's from a year ago. A year ago now. And it was this year. Or end of last year sort of time. Tu has improved Bug 100. Bug 100 should be uploaded this month. Should be hanging around. Let's see. Where's Bug 100? Bug 100 is coming in about 15 videos time. Rat 100. That's a weapon map, isn't it? Yeah. All these 100 maps. Oh, right. Wait, is it Demug 100? Or is it Bug 100? Or is Demug 100 literally just Bug 100 with haste? I'm very confused. That's good. At least I'm not the only one that's confused. No haste on RL version. Yeah, but is this Bug 100? But with haste, because why is it called Demug 100? And then Rat 100 is a different name. Why not be Bug 100 _ haste? Bug 100 in Warsaw, Insane Run. By Shynx, by the way. Do you reckon Shynx could come and do it? Shynx even got a time in here on Bug 100. Shynx does not have a time on Xonotic Bug 100. It's one of the most played. 183 on the HP server is insane. It must have been on... I suppose it's old enough that it's been on before the split. Yeah. Yeah, the Bug 100 video on YouTube is Shynx Run. Absolutely insane. Would be cool to see what he could do over here. Take on the almighty Tu. Yeah, the Warsaw magic definitely does make a big difference to the way that map plays. Bouncing off the walls, keeping your speed in places. Oh, this one's just insane. Get a perfect jump through the hole to keep your speed. And then you start racing down here. Off here. Off up there without a third jump. Crazy. It's like half the map that everybody else plays, if you can get all through the cuts. Akamoli's back with some longer, or like medium length I suppose. It's only a minute. Yeah, apparently so. When did he do it? He pulled this one out on the 10th. Not by much though. So you've got a 0.95 on this Rifo. So really close. Yeah, I need the world record stealing notification. Oh my. Lick longer is a 7-second map. What's lick normal? You just walk out, spawn, shoot one rocket, you're in the finish. This was made for the FR Cup. This looks a lot more like a normal, like, crazy combo map. A lot of the combo maps when played in Xonotic don't look like combo maps. Because we get infinite rockets, and quite often that just means you keep using the rockets instead of swapping weapons. The Cock and Ball Torture Tower. A map that only works in Xonotic. Yeah, this one's a fairly new one. Wins a lot. CBT Tower. Yes, you did have the world record on this. And again, only just taken. Insane, actually. Wait, Malice? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Malice defended the uphill version for sure. Yeah, really close. Literally, that's a 0.57. And Rifo with a 0.84. And then 28.36. So less than a second in the top 3. On a minute and a half long map. Oh, this map is mad. The routes you've got to take. Wait, what? You don't go up? Oh, insane. Right, yeah. Damn. Hot damn. Oh, yeah, JH did that, didn't he? We have to watch that again. The shortest run in the game. Just sit here chatting for ages, gaining more and more speed, because in here this is a portal, like a portal gun from the game Portal. You're just teleporting through, and you're gaining and gaining speed. But you're coming from the side, I think. So you're going there, because it's the weapon test map, so you've got every weapon. So you're just gaining and gaining speed Oh no, you're gaining speed vertically and then you shoot it to the side to gain horizontal speed. So yeah, he's got, we can't see it here, but he would have had turned on vertical units a second. So all of this will say the vertical. And then yeah, you just shoot it and it's literally 0.018 is apparently the mathematical fastest. It is what was being told while JH was there for like 15 minutes waiting. But an absolutely insane run. I wish I'd remembered that one and put it further up. And another long map. This must be one of the highest amounts of long maps we've had. I mean, when I saw the number of videos, only 128, I was like, oh, a little bit of a shorter month this month. Fair enough. 2.5 hours when I put it into the playlist calculator. Yeah. I was expecting to just do this in one shot, one stream. But I'm not entirely sure I will. We're popping up to 100 and an hour and a half streaming now. And I need to get something to eat because I've got cycling tonight. And it's not exactly my week. The route is not favourable of me. What are we watching? Same thing we were watching before. Some of these runs are getting a little bit more jerky, aren't they? I'm not sure if it's my video player or not, though. This is just like not quite a torture map. Road tonight. Road with a group. But the route is... It's not very hilly, but it is. Like, it's weird. So there's certain bits of hill and a lot of just kind of very, very gentle climbing. And a bunch of steep little kicks that don't really matter and that you've got to keep the group together for, because otherwise you just go destroy everybody. But they never come back down on the other side, so you end up really high, and then you do like 10 minutes of just straight fast descending. And I have no muscle or weight, so I'm really bad at that. And I've been begging people to try and keep groups together and to ride through and off and to share the workload on the front so that we don't split up when we get to the weeks that have this type of finish. And so that we don't lose people on the uphills, because these like tiny little kicks are gonna distance people. Like they're gonna people that are just hanging on to the back or are a little bit tired are going to get distanced if people snap the front. And it happens so often. No one works together. It's brutal and I hate it. And then people moan that we're not going fast enough. And it's like, well, if you kept everyone together, we could go like really fast. And if you want to go properly fast, you either need a group that's perfect for you with very little difference in skill, which you're not going to get when people choose their own group, you know. Or you need to just go on your own. Like I'm saying to people, basically, you drag me as a climber up on these longer bits, on these drags, and let me sit in, let me do no work on the way home. You know, I'll do like a 10-second pull and you do a minute. Cool, we're good. And then I'll drag you up every hill, all the big long hills that come. And the thing is, the hills are the ones that people care about on Strava, right? They're the records. They're like this, the records that you care about. And so the hills are the things that people care about. But they don't want to be helped on the hills. It's like, I can just drag all of you up the hills. Because I don't want to shoot off and go for like high... I don't want to shoot off and go for Strava KOMs on a group ride. Especially on the longer hills. On a shorter, like steeper hill that you know you're going to stop at the top of, sure. But on the big hills? No. So I'll be waiting at the top for 10 minutes. I want to drag people up in a group. I want to like have people on my wheel. And just pull them along. I'd rather be a domestique. It's like what I enjoy doing is dragging people. I can't do it on the fast bits when it gets properly fast. Because for the most part, like, I'm not a roadie, I'm a mountain biker. I'm a cross-country rider, but I do love a bit of trail. Cross-country trails, like more technical cross-country trails, that's where I think I'm at. More technical cross-country trails. Hey, there's the Bug 100 run. But yeah, we're never going to be the fastest. Yeah, okay, so Demug 100 haste is Bug 100, but with haste. Yeah, I saw that. 7.5 minutes as well, I've still got it up here. 7 minutes 37. And this is 8 minutes 16. So only 40 seconds the difference by having haste. That feels wrong. What's the... It might just be because people have pushed this one. Although Plaza's in second place by about the same amount that Banano's in second place. So I don't know. What is the difference on... Slopping? So Slopping is a 21.12. And so, okay, no, there's no way. There's no way there's this big of a difference. So Slopping versus Slopping slow is backwards. Slopping has haste. 28.13 versus 25.12. So 3 seconds in 25 seconds. 8 times 60. So 416 7 times 60. $496 part divided by whole divided by 457. No. $512. .9. Okay, actually no, it is about right. So the difference on this is 92%. So this is 92% as fast. Well, the other one is 92% of this. Pornstar slopping is 89%. So, yeah, haste's only giving 10% speed boost. And Pornstar slopping and slopping slow have both been pushed. For certain. Both been pushed. So, yeah, haste only giving a 10% speed increase. And slopping is the sort of thing that would use it. Yeah, I'm thinking, what is the actual speed increase? I think you go from 320 to 400, don't you? Average speed divided by time. Well, speed is distance. Oh, see if route's about the same length, yeah. Okay, so... $4.96. I'm just going to do seconds. Rounded down. 4.96. 1.352. 4.96. 1.352. 4.57. 1.430. So it's less than 1,000 units a second faster. And there's a big difference between these two numbers. Speed times time. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, so one's 0.36 and one's 0.18. .36 is the haste. Wait, no, you want to figure out the distance. So distance is speed times time. Right? Units a second and seconds. Not divided. Yes. Maths. Maths. 67,592 versus 360,000? No, 670,000. Jesus Christ. No, I've done the maths wrong. Never mind. Never mind, done the maths wrong. There is not much difference. So the haste what? The non-haste travels further. No, wait, have I done this wrong? No. The non-haste travels further. Oh, it's the same map. Yeah. But the non-haste travels further, Des. That shouldn't be right. The non-haste does an extra 20,000 units. Yeah, but that means... Well, yeah, but doesn't that mean that the haste is even less powerful than 10%? Like, it was 10% faster that haste made this. Actually, it basically is just about 10%, because that's so much not. It's about 2%. So the haste is like 8% faster. Which kind of makes sense if it's... Yeah, I don't know. Haste ain't... Maths is hard. Maths is very hard. I love when you do maths in DuckDuckGo and it comes up with like random things. So I've done 496 times 1352 and it's come up with the 496 bus route on Transport for London's website. And a multiplication table for 496. Maps are not identical. Are you sure that you don't just suck? Ah, RL version's 2x scale. That fixes it. Because the normal version and the haste version are the same, for sure, the same scale. This map is just figuring out how to not bug so much. This might be a bugless run, but it's unlikely. Like here, bugs so much that you'll see that wait, not jumping, actually going for the slick. Absolute madman. Everyone jumps here to not bug up there. How many times has he gone for this? I'm loving having these longer maps that I can pull up the records on. Because then I can see who's in second. So it's only 5 seconds back to JH. And then it's another 25 to Rifo and Jaska. So yeah, JH and Gibbs must have gone for it and just gone, fuck it. We're going to keep going till we get a bugless run. 2 bugless runs because he's only 0.2 faster. Shit. So a record over his own record. And his previous record before he hopped on there. Oh, it was set at the same time as JH. Both of them with 2:30s. So would have been 3rd and 4th previous to moving up. Crazy work from crazy people. Plaza's absolutely motoring on VP 100. I think Plaza's going to be going for it. Also someone who goes for longer runs like Tu, but tends to go for like the even longer runs for Plaza. Like it's full. Bug 100 was a short one. Like Plaza plays the 30-minute maps. Oh hey, Rifo took... oh, wait, is this... Oh, it's R1, not rocket launcher. Never mind. It is the same map that Shynx had. Big runs. Beautiful side strafes. And that'll do it for this recording session. And seamlessly we'll transfer into the next. And back, and hopefully it wasn't too much of a jump. Here we go with another Rifo record on RifoTV. CGS Comp 11. Oh, I remember this, yeah. Super clean weapon changes. Ridiculous finish position. Very nice. Oh, this is a beautiful record. I've seen this one. Just getting so close off and then right into the corners. A nice little adjustment there. It's incredible. You don't get any of the down ramps. It's something I like so long playing that map, trying to hit down ramps, and then I watch people going for the proper run and they just don't go for the down ramps. Oh, I played this. Did I finish this? I might have finished this. I can't remember. Yeah, get a double stack. Kota. So properly made for Xonotic. Hard map though, because yeah, you've got to do that to get up. Very cool trick though. I remember this bit. No, I don't think I got past this bit. Don't remember the mine. I definitely don't remember that yet. I don't think I finished this one. Crazy maps by Kota. And pure strafe to the finish. That's pretty impressive. Nice one there, Floopy. Oh, damn. It's another long DeMug 100 haste run. As with the maths that we were doing last run, yeah, about 10% faster. But the non-haste goes further. My brain still hurts from that. Such a good run. Plus 1.3. So clearly not happy with the previous run, unlike what I said before, which was Tu just going on these longer maps for a clean run, which quite often a clean run is a record, but going back to improve your own record, that's not just going for a clean run. Especially on this where the world record was already a clean run. But improving it is actually going for faster. I think the next level of improvements on the bug maps, Rat 100, Demug and Bug, is proper looking at where you can actually improve anything. I'm not sure if there are any, I really haven't looked at these maps. Like, are there tricks that could be incorporated? Because this just looks like, you know, there's no smashing into the walls to make it round a corner. There's no big time losses. And the times are so close, which on a 7-minute map is insane, that I'm thinking, yeah, maybe... Maybe it's like looking at what tricks you can do, but remembering where to do the tricks. I mean, that's half the battle. It's interesting seeing people change their strafing on these longer maps. Just, oh, little clip there. It's fine, it's fine. Like where Tu just before went diagonal strafing. Ooh, that was nice. Yeah. I don't know how many times he's done it. Maybe because I always I take a long time to learn these sort of routes and figure them out. That's the same everywhere. Same when I'm at bike track and stuff. I just have to repeat it, and then people come to me and like, how did you get like so insanely comfortable doing that? Like, because to do it at all, I have to be pretty damn confident in doing it. But yeah, when I see these sort of things, I'm like, oh, I'd never be able to remember it, but I managed to learn Quake speedruns, so it can't be that hard. It's just keeping these. Yeah. And people spend, we were talking about it last time, people spend ages doing full game speedruns in various different games, and they remember the route, but remembering one route for one game that you're going to play a ton, completely different to remembering the route for something like this. And then you've got to pick up the next one and the next one and the next one. Beautifully done. Oh, great. I mean, that's the sort of thing I'm talking about, is there ways to increase the speed, and that's one of them. You have to remember where you're going. Oh, beautiful cut, though. Yeah, you have to remember where you're going and what you're going to do next. You've only got a minute left on the run. You're most of the way through the run. And you're doing that sort of crazy trick. It is so impressive. More chitters, I know. Can't believe it. All the chitters. Nicely done. Plaza, of course, up there. Plaza taking on the VP 100 grind. Seeing what he can do. From an 11-minute run to a second run. Oh, shit. I'm not even tired, I'm just yawning like hell. I don't understand. Oh no. Okay, it's not that bad. It's fine. I saw Moko and was like, it's not good. It's not good. Skybox that is actually just a wall texture. And a load of coffins. Oh, Mo coffins. Ah, clever. Nice. Nice. Moko anything PTSD, because he's not just Allah, and I'm not quite sure what's happened. What the fuck? What is that respawn? Weird. Yeah, VP teaser. I think it's like half a test bed, like half a test map for various weird things. Yeah, look, it's the fact that it was a, I don't know, is the start, I'm going to go back at the end of the run. Does the start as soon as you spawn in? Because that's a thing you can do. You can put the player outside of the start box and have them hit the start trigger by falling onto it. So maybe that's why. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've got no idea why. Like, you surely you could just turn slowly, aim and shoot. Why do you need to do it all so fast? Unless, oh, you've got to get the circle jump and hit it so that you're going fast enough, haven't you? Yeah, you've got to get the circle jump to be going fast enough, and it instantly starts. That is why. Next. Oh, I like this map. I'm really bad at it, but I like it. Yeah, weird. Frosty does do some like really quick starts. I would probably be like start, wait, then jump. But Frosty, yeah, Frosty does some like super hard quick starts. This is going to be such a good jump. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Barely any speed loss. I had a thought in my head and now I can't remember it. Oh well. It might have been completely, considering we're watching a long run that we've already done on Demug. It might have been, yeah, oh yeah, I kind of want to give one of the longer maps a go now. Now we've been seeing them. Maybe not a full long map, maybe like one of the world record is 5 minutes, because then it'll be maybe a 6-minute run for me. Trying to give that a push. Bit of a push. Because I've learned from playing Quake 3 recently, I've learned the way that I need to do maps, and the reason that I do well in XDWC but less well on Relax Running RTG and stuff, I need to like play for a bit, then take a break, and then come back. Just like go full ADHD, jumping around everywhere, not able to just hard focus. But when you're playing on Relax Running or RTG, you never come back. Ooh yeah, cool speed 1, 2, 3. Yeah, whereas XDWC, you're playing the same map day after day. And the problem is there's an end to XDWC. I wouldn't be able to do that and say, like, would I be able to just say I'm just going to play this one map for a week and see what I can do in a week? Would that be a thing? Yeah, the problem, I don't remember map names, that's the problem. And I don't play a map, I never see a map and think, oh, I really want to play this map. That's the reason I don't vote maps in. But yeah, I should just pick a map. It'd be difficult to do. I kind of want to do something like, what can I do if I just put a week into a map? I kind of want to make a video out of it, but at the same time, hard. Editing hard. Yeah. Yeah, I'm terrible at setting goals. I'm also terrible for giving up way too early. Especially on stuff at like the bike track. I'm like, there's one jump I want to do, but every time I go down, I'm like, oh, nah, not gonna happen today. Not gonna happen today. But what I need to do at the very least is take the line that it's going to be to do it, and start like practicing it. Because if I get it, it's another one that if once I get it, I can get it every time. Once I get the plan. Yeah, a goal can be just PB. That's quite often mine at the minute, which has been a bit of a problem because I've taken quite a long break from playing seriously. A goal of mine has been just PB, just beat the old PB. But then sometimes that comes really quickly because I don't know how good the PB is on a map. Like sometimes they're like a 4-year-old PB is not a difficult PB for me to beat now, even though I'm a bit rusty. I was not good when I set it. I was gonna say when this map started, I was gonna say, oh, maybe I'll go for this one as a longer map to grind. No, I won't. No, it's that's for sure a get a completion type map. Yeah, well, mine's at the minute because after I fucked up my local PB storage, quite often it's just trying to get like the first goal on any map is to get the PB that the server has to equal the PB that my computer has, which means I need to PB and either tie or beat whatever record the server has. So yeah, if you need to delete, if you've been mapping and you need to delete a record, for one, I recommend you don't put a finish on your map, or well, put a finish but don't have it accessible if you're mapping. Or if you're doing it, go set your PB, find the thing in the file, I can't remember what it's called, but don't delete it because you'll fuck everything up. Instead, find it and change the time to something ridiculous, like 10 minutes. Yeah, I found that out. I don't know what to do about it. Yeah. I'm not sure if I should just delete the file at this point. And just start again, because I seem to have basically none and then some records that are wrong. So I'm considering just deleting the file. Can't remember what file is it. Data client DB? Nope. Oh yeah. Here's client DB. For some reason it just said 8,000. Yeah, so I do have a load of Is there meant to be a load of blank lines? And what about, like, I've got bumpy yellow / CTS record / time / number, and then on the same line it's got beaten 1 record on the same line. Oh no, I've messed everything. Everything is fucked. There are so many records that I'm missing because I've pretty much only played on this computer for such a long time. It's very rare now that I have a record. It used to be fairly common when I was on laptop and desktop. Sort of 2/3 desktop, 1/3 laptop. But now it's super rare that I've got a record that's wrong on this. And most of the time it was probably set on this, but I deleted my config years ago to reset Xonotic. Just backed up my thing. Backed up my keys and deleted everything else because I'd really fucked up Xonotic. Like, I had black lines. If you watch some of my dual videos from a couple of years ago, I had black on everything because I'd installed a config file wrong. It's a hash, so any map name correspond to a line number. Okay, so I shouldn't have multiple maps on the same. So my City Rocket time is on the same line as my NR pads line. Here you are. I'll Discord you the file. You can take a look. Because I don't understand how it works. Oh, this map. I was trying to play Dockyard, and so this map's made for VQ3 specifically, and yeah, I couldn't get up this. Like, you can do it if you do full speed, but it's so difficult otherwise. I eventually got up it, and then this bit really just stuffed me. You've got to go full speed all the way to get that flick. And the spacing just doesn't work. After it looks reasonable. Like, there's nothing super bad through there. But yeah, that map's kind of difficult. Might have to give it another go. I kind of gave up when I realised that I was 10 minutes in and no one else had done it over 2 minutes. Yeah, it's hard because VQ3 slides a lot more. And like flicks you off the ramps a lot more. So, and the spacing for specific things is VQ3 specific. Like for making the CPM route, Robotics said he just chucked ramps in random places for that map. Yeah, Source, having said I quit, I'm never playing the game again. Played quite a lot of the hard maps to beat. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. How many records did Source even get this month? I've lost that one. There. Go. Yeah, I think he wants to beat Goblin. Uh, 20. 20 records this month. And yeah, on some big point style maps. I think Source can just take a record on anything he wants to, though. Like, it's been a long time since we've had sort of super top players, and now we have a ton of people who can take records. So you can go back to these maps that possibly haven't been pushed for a while, or whoever's got them, and some of them they scare people. I've seen it before, like even the good players, JH and Shynx and people like that, they get scared by certain people having the record. But then, punch me, Mike. Like, you get scared by a Mac record or a cool record. It's like, okay, yeah, but what if it's a 4-year-old, 5-year-old record? The quality's got so good over the last few years. It's yeah, just the caliber, everything. Wherever you go right now, in gaming, in real sports, in anything, people, every commentator's just like, the caliber of player, the quality of the overall players, it's just gone up. Yeah, Mac is absolutely cracked, but people get scared, and sometimes the record itself isn't even that good for the 4-year-old record. It was because no one chose to push it. There's 2,000 maps on XDF or something like that. I noticed the other day that Amnesia, who I don't believe is close to 100%ing relaxed running, Amnesia has more records than Fivey, who a year ago 100%ed the relaxed running, like all the possible maps, and has played a decent amount since, and picked up some more maps. So yeah, it's there's a lot of maps. There is a lot of maps on these servers. Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things. It's what you grow up on. It's something that I've been talking to people. We were talking about last Saturday on the BMX track. The guy that builds the BMX track is like 55 or so, and when he grew up, it was BMX racing, and tricks weren't really done. So he can style everything. He can make it look beautiful. He can boost it to the moon. But now there's kids doing one-handers by the time they're 5, because they have been able to take, like, people, 10 years younger than the guy that builds the track. They take from him and learn very quickly how to do the jumps and just get over the jumps, and then they can start progressing into doing the smooth stuff much quicker, and then they start to get tricks out. And then the generation below them, they start to get tricks out much quicker. And then the next and the next and the next, and now you're seeing 10-year-olds that can pull one-handers. And my stylish thing is being able to see the janky shit, which I have to attribute some of that to playing Xonotic and seeing some of the weird shit we do here, looking at ramps in a completely different way to everybody else. Because I look at ramps and see that you can double hit them, which is something that just... So, double hitting a ramp does not exist on a bike, but you can do it because you've got 2 wheels. So, when you like da-dunk a ramp in DeFrag, well, you can do that on a bike in certain situations. It's really weird. But yeah, you can do it, and that pitches the front end forwards by doing that, which means that you can get over stuff that you wouldn't be able to, like, pitch the front end enough without doing it. And then sometimes the front end gets pitched and you have to DJ cancel. Basically force the back wheel into the very top of the takeoff, so that the back wheel, you don't get pitched forwards. Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah, I nearly fucking smashed my face into the ground the other day doing some jumps. Got pitched and was like, shit. I just have to eat this. And then we did some stupid stuff. It's quite fun. So it's something that I'm trying to think of a way to do this in DeFrag. Oh, the reason I was pitching my nose forwards and doing that sort of stuff is because you can run the track in reverse, but the track's really tight and like it used to run a lot better both ways, but now it only runs in one direction, runs anti-clockwise, much better than in clockwise mode. But it means that the landings become super steep and you have to pitch the nose forwards. But yeah, so one thing you can do when you're really good at riding a bike, you just naturally pitch the bike up and you naturally style it out in the air so that you can put it where you want to. And then you watch kids who are just learning to jump and you see they do something called dead sailor. Dead sailor is a term for a trick in competitions that wouldn't be scored, or sometimes even gets you negative points if you dead sailor something. You've got to style it out properly. The harder the competition, the more they mean by dead sailor. If you just kind of tweak the bike and put it where you want to, they won't dock you points in some competitions. But in some stuff you need to do a genuine trick, like at the very least half an X up. But I'm trying to work it because it's fun to oh, this is such a beautiful finish. It's fun as good riders to go round a track and try to dead sailor stuff because you can't. It's the same thing as like try to not strafe properly in DeFrag. You can't. You can't not strafe properly. The best you can do is W, but you're still going to be so much more confident in the way that you're moving. So completely dead sailoring, and you know what's going to happen as well. That's the other thing, is you know you're like either not going to make the jump, and I think that's the reason kids are scared to commit to the jumps, because they can't put the front wheel down, and they know that they're kind of going to land backwards. If they pull really hard, then they're going to land kind of in a wheelie with the front wheel up in the air on a landing that the front wheel needs to be down on. And that's going to hurt, because you just, best case scenario from that position, you're going to slam the front end down, your arm's going to hurt. But it's, yeah, it's interesting to watch. It's interesting to watch. I wish I'd stuck with scootering when I was a kid. I wish I'd got onto a BMX and stuff as well, and started doing this sort of stuff when I was younger. But the best time was yesterday, the second best time is now. I also wish that I'd started playing DeFrag as soon as I started playing, like, the thing I really regret is not playing DeFrag when I used to just open up, like when I was being too anxious to play duels, I used to just open up maps and run around them. And what I should have done is play DeFrag. Is this a big points map yet? I doubt it, it's longer, innit? No, it doesn't help in duel, because I became even more predictable. Like, I've always been fairly predictable in duels, but I became even more predictable, because not only was I going to the same items and going to the same places, I was going there in the same way, and it was really easy to punish, because I got into a habit of always doing the really difficult jump. It's like all well and good knowing you can do the really difficult jump that other people might not be able to do, that might mean that you can get to an item faster, but at the same time I was making the really difficult jump every time, and you could just stand there and wait for me to turn up, hit me with anything, and that's going to make me fail the jump and then take the item and bugger off. So yeah, it didn't help me too much. Yeah, that was it. The problem was I became incredibly predictable, and I do the same thing at the bike track. I take the same lap every time, and then So I was practicing a certain trick the other week. There's 3 on the outside on the back straight. There's 3 jumps, and I really wanted to get every single one jump, jump, jump really clean. All 3 in a row. It's quite difficult because you have to get the speed and land perfectly each one. If you don't land really well on the first jump, you're not going to make the second. If you don't land really well on the second, you're not going to make the third jump. So you've got to get the first one absolutely bloody perfect. It's really difficult. And to make it look cool, it's even more difficult because the best way to do it is to do the first 2 really shit, like in terms of looking cool, but like really fast and racer them. But then the third one you boost to the sky, and that's really fun. But yeah, it's compounding hardness. But now I've forgotten how to do the other run round the other side. So my method for doing around the other side is to do the 2 jumps, because that's now really easy to me, and then cutty really hard across the track, and then hit the big last jump that's really big and that you're meant to come from the other side, which gains you way more speed, and smash it. And it's, yeah, again, predictability, and I'm bad at it. I had a good run on that track. That's a good track. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Fortunately, DeFrag doesn't matter which way you go. It's a KZ style track. I really want to get Vert to play KZ. That was definitely a new route, yeah. The previous world record, I built my own route, and it was a very good route. And Mui followed my route, which I'm quite proud of, actually making a route. Yeah, I really want to get Vert to play KZ. Creeds. I think we need to start calling it Creeds as well. Climb. Climb's such a bad name. Like, it is, but at the same time... Erg. Like, climb kind of works, but it doesn't feel like a movement mode. Because you can have climb maps in anything. You can have climb B-Hop, climb DeFrag, climb worlds. Yeah, I think Vert would be insanely... It would just love Creeds. Yep, climbing Trackmania. Everything's got climbing. Everything's got the ups. And climb's a bit weird as well, because some of them aren't. Like, most of them are like tower maps and stuff and always going up, but some of them aren't. Ooh, new Ravine crap world record. This is a lesson in just spamming spamming checkpoints. This map's got more checkpoints than Bug 100. Pretty sure. Have a look. Do you know what I need? I need to make a custom search in Firefox. That means I just have to type in the map name and it'll instantly go to xdf.gg/maps/ whatever I type in. Anyway, checkpoints. There are 17 checkpoints and a finish on Ravine Crap, and Bug has 9 checkpoints and a finish. Yeah. "23-second map versus 7.5-minute map. on haste. 8-minute map on normal. It's not even really didn't want the map cut, because they're normal checkpoints. I've played it in Quake 3, it's not kill checkpoints, normal checkpoints. The way the map doesn't get cut is just not having anything to do. Ooh, that was close, Shiro. That was... You must have been shitting himself on that one. Oh. Oh. Can I get an O in chat? Say oh. Oh. Ah, only happened for one. I was thinking it might happen for the rest of them. Like it was a whole batch that got done. I don't think it did get into the demo. You can chat in demos. You can open chat while watching a demo. So I assume that Morrow accidentally pressed whatever chat bind he uses and O while recording. So I thought it might last for the entire... I suppose the game reopens. Game reopens every time. Wonk. This is such a good map. Maybe this is the one that I need to put a week and constantly vote back in. Yeah, it's not a long one, but I don't know if I want to go for like a really, really long one. I'm not sure. Going for a HP map would make it easier, because you can always get a HP server. But it's a weird one, because the reason that I play Xonotic, in part, is because it's because I can just sit and other people choose the maps and the maps automatically come through. I don't really play much. What, the one that's like dark and sky and purple, and I played it and got annoyed because I couldn't remember where the fuck to go. Oh, insane. Oh, I am Void Place. Is that a VP map? Surely it's an AM map. Love a good run that's straight after another run. I love the texturing on this map. Absolutely love the texturing on this map. Very Warsaw. There was a time, just basically as Warsaw came out, where a lot of maps were made with a similar style. Oh, it's a stunning map. Oh, this is a good run. I was online but not in my house when Shynx set this record. I forgot to close the computer before I went. Ah, that's how you do it then. You just cut the corner straight off and ignore the fact that you're not going to get round. Damn. The hitbox overlaps the edge of the corner. Saw some good runs on this map as well. Mui also trying to set up a VQ3 Xonotic server, possibly, but also a fast cap server. Yeah, Void Palace is a minute. I've seen the world record. It's a good map. It's a good map. It'll go on my list of maps that I will pretend that I'm going to grind and probably still won't. This map again. It's such a crazy map. Like, yeah, like I said, the fact that it's proper combo, you know, it stays combo. Super cool. It does. This is what your game looks like normally, doesn't it? This is official Des POV. I rewatched my POV crab end of XDWC and realised that it's quite funny that I changed my HUD multiple times. Here and go weapons. Maybe I'll do a here and run. Here and go strafe. It's a brutal map, but definitely doable for me. I need to go check out a back wheel at my dad's. I really like. The problem is I have no reason to go over at the minute, other than to check the wheel. If the wheel works, brilliant. If it doesn't, then I've basically just wasted 20 minutes. Or probably more. Like there's two wheels on a bike, just hanging on the bike because they're not set up wheels, and I can't remember what's wrong with the back one because my back wheel on my mountain bike is completely dead. One of the two wheels is basically seized and has broken spokes. The other one I think only has minor spoke damage, which means I can pinch a good spoke out of the other wheel and put it in. It might work, but I need to look because I've looked. I can buy a working set of wheels that will fit for a pair for a higher quality pair than I've currently got for about 60 quid, because I've got an older bike that takes older parts. So people are just looking to get rid of their spares. Like, they might be keeping the bike, but they're getting rid of the spares, or they got rid of the bike and they've realised they've kept spares that won't fit their bike any longer because it's older standards. And I'm kind of I'm thinking, I need to fix the wheel. Oh shit, VP100 taken by Tu live as recording. The message has just come through. Tu has taken the record of VP100. I'm interested in this VP100 fight now. I think we're going to end up seeing that like prestigious maps are always the longest maps, even though they don't get the most points, because we've now got so many maps that break the 1,500 points limit. Like, points inflation has gone crazy in the last year. There's so many maps with high points, but there's quite a lot of maps now that have got high points for the leader but shit points everywhere else. But yeah, VP100 could be an interesting one. We could be looking at a resurgence in big time gaps and big maps. And possibly the top players moving more to hardcore parkour, unless they want to go for overall. I've considered it as well, going to HP, because I do want to get a top 50. That I should be pushing more for that, but it's difficult to be like, oh, I'm going to play the maps that get the most points, because quite often they have pre-runs and I don't like them. Real merits climb world, true. Banana the best player. I also need to finish climb world. That's another one. I was talking to Likey about it the other day. I need to do climb world at some point. Trouble with climb world is committing the time. Like, I'd need to just say I'm going to spend today, like today is climb world day, I'm going to play climb world. Oh, it's over? Damn, that was quicker than I thought it was going to be. Well, that's all your world records for this month. Thank you very much for watching. It has been wonderful, great chatting to you, and we're going to see what happens next month. We've already got some good records coming through that I've seen, and if you, like I said at the start of the video, if you have made it this far, please join the servers and play, because it's fantastic. And if you have spare money that you can spend on the servers, it would be much appreciated. Either check in the Discord or ask Des, me, Morrow, Mirio, someone like that. Someone will be able to get you the link to be able to donate towards the servers. Thank you very, very much for watching. It's been wonderful, and we will see you next month for May. See you later.